Hello, Internet! And Team Cyberbaz is back. Team Cyberbaz is here as well, because we've got Aaron Cybertron Zeng. Hello, Aaron.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And we are here, week 1 of the MBL, against Team Mythical, with mythical Pokemon. And excited, but nervous.
Yep, definitely.
Got our notes ready to get into this game. And I don't know, like, the expectations are on us to win this game, obviously. But, you know, we really can't take anything for granted in this, because, like, you know, if you didn't see the team builder on Cybertron's video yesterday, then go and look at it. But in that, we were talking about how, you know, random Z moves can literally just sort of get surprise one-shots, and, you know, and they will be big in this sort of, you know, MBL thing for this season too. So,
Yeah.
scary, but let's...
Yeah, you know, like we were saying with Baz in the team builder yesterday, obviously we weren't too happy about finishing second last season, so we're going to try to give it our all this week, and obviously just the entire league. I really like the team that we've drafted, but it is like MBL just feels scarier in general because of like it's already random enough as is. Now you have to prepare for all these random Z move strategies as well. So it's definitely going to be a little bit tricky, but you know, we've got two tough opponents in Cerebi and Marty in front of us, and I'm pretty excited to battle against them actually, just because I know Cerebi was someone that like I used this site for a very long time when I was growing up and just playing Pokemon casually. So kind of cool to actually get a battle in against him.
Yeah, I still use the website now.
Yep, so do I.
I mean, you know, like we were saying, we don't really know how this is going to go, because, like, you know, these random Z moves, like in VGC we can make assumptions on what can probably not touch something and what can threaten something. In this, you know, there's random, like, everything gets rock slide, you know, Z, you know, rock, or, you know, lots of things get poison jab, so, you know, Z poison move, you know, lots of things that can actually really threaten us and give us some trouble. But, you know, let's get into it, let's see how we go, and let's see what this multi-battle is actually like on Moon. This is our first multi-battle on Moon.
Yeah, it is.
Or Sun, whatever you're playing on.
Baz and I were saying before we were getting into this, like, we didn't even know how to set up multi-battles just because we haven't done any in this game. But it should be exciting.
Didn't even know how to get the Mega Ring either.
Yeah. We realized though in the first game I didn't have everything. I was like, oh shoot, I never got that in game just because obviously you can't use them in VGC. But here we are in team preview.
Yeah, so we have come into this with a little bit of a plan. We did decide that we weren't going to go with Jirachi, and we're not using Nidoqueen out of these. We're not taking Jirachi just because we think that it is the Pokemon that they're going to prepare for most. So, I mean, it can obviously always do something, but we're going to try and go without it here.
Yeah, if you like look at the team compositions too, like Raichu's really necessary to protect the water types from Magnezone, and then Breloom is essential to hitting Magnezone because otherwise we can't really do much damage to it, whereas Breloom's actually decent against Magnezone, being able to outspeed, Spore, and Mach Punch, and so we felt most comfortable with this. So it's kind of weird that we're not bringing Jirachi, given that it was our first pick Pokemon, but against their team composition specifically, like they have a ton of Pokemon that threaten it, like Garchomp, like that Chandelure, like that Nidoking, and so we felt like it's just a little bit more comfortable playing without it.
Yeah, they've not brought the Ribombee, which isn't really a massive surprise, and they've not brought Guzzlord either.
Yeah.
So having these two water types is good. I mean, I think they match up quite well against their team. But I mean, we were thinking that not many of our Pokemon could touch Guzzlord for too much damage. We've got the Azumarill and we've got the Breloom, so to not see that there, at least we know what we're going to be facing here. But
yeah.
I don't know. Clearly, I mean, they've got... Well, let's confirm our Pokemon first. There we go. Let's see what we're going to have facing us down then.
Yeah, one of the other big things about multi-battles, if you guys remember from last season, is that a lot of it is looking down on like whose Pokemon are on one side, because if you can knock out all of one person's Pokemon like immediately, that just gives you such a leg up because it turns into a 2v1.
Yeah.
And so it's really important, one, to figure out, you know, what Pokemon they didn't bring out of the four, and then if we can knock out all of one person's Pokemon before the others.
So we have got Garchomp and Nidoking. Alright, so one of them could be Scarfed. We have got Ice Fang on Aerodactyl. We obviously do threaten both of these with Azumarill, but Nidoking threatens with Sludge Bomb. Garchomp could have, you know, Poison Gem thing as well.
Yep.
So I mean, it's safe and straightforward to go for an Ice Fang, Mega Evolve Ice Fang into Garchomp and Aqua Jet into Nidoking, but then we're possibly going to be losing Azumarill. But how likely is it that they're going to expect the Ice Fang?
I don't think very likely. And if anything, I'm not sure they'd expect it like to one-hit KO either. But I don't know. I mean, if you look at Aerodactyl, you gotta like maybe consider like what I'm fearing the most is like Garchomp protects.
Yeah.
But then I suppose even if we do get the Aqua Jet off, that's already good chip damage.
Yeah.
Enough that something can switch in.
Yeah.
And finish
If we did just belly drum in their face and they did protect and maybe target the Azumarill, at least we would be getting a 3/4 or whatever with an Aqua Jet on the Nidoking.
Yeah.
So like, do we want to make these really simple, straightforward plays and just Ice Fang and an Aqua Jet?
Honestly, yeah, I like that because I think we don't necessarily need to rely on a belly drum sweep this game.
Yeah, that is right. I mean, if Nidoking is scarfed, it shouldn't, obviously shouldn't be life orbed and shouldn't be able to one-shot Aerodactyl. So
yeah,
if it is scarfed, maybe it's not a big issue.
Okay, I'm gonna Mega Evolve and Ice Fang Chomp then.
Yeah, and I'll just Aqua Jet the Nidoking then.
Yes.
Ooh,
oh
Mega
boy.
Evolution.
It's my first time seeing it in my game in this generation. Okay, let's see. No switch outs.
Okay. Well,
nice. No protect.
Yeah, that was about 3/4 Ice Fang. Watch them beat
nice.
like Sasha or something. Oh no. Okay.
Excellent.
Well, that's one gone. I mean, we are potentially going to be losing one of our Pokemon here, but at least we've done a decent amount to their Pokemon. It is Thunderbolt.
Yeah, okay.
And it is into the Aerodactyl. And it does knock us out. So it must be Life Orb, I would imagine then.
Yeah, I would think so. Let's see.
So we're basically traded.
Oh no. Specs maybe?
Or Specs. I mean, no, the Life Orb doesn't show with sheer force, does it?
Right.
Yeah. So
okay.
They're going to bring in either Magnezone, Chandelure, or Medicham.
Yes.
Ooh, we have lost Aerodactyl, so maybe Medicham could be a problem.
Right.
And you've got, Breloom
well, you have Raichu.
Raichu, yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to bring Raichu in here.
Yeah, I think so too, because we could Encore, potentially.
Yes.
If Azumarill threatens the other one.
I'll take that trade, though. I think Garchomp was something I was really scared of because we do have Volcarona, and it is Medicham coming in.
So, we could go for a fake-out Aqua Jet.
I think that's the safest play, yeah.
It is the safest play, but do we want to try and be cheeky and try and capitalize? Because, this is the sort of turn where if Nidoking is choice-locked, maybe, we could fake out the Medicham and Belly Drum. Or, I don't think it will. I think it will be Life Orb. So I don't think we can make any assumptions.
I'm pretty sure it's Life Orb too.
Yeah. But, what have they got on the Nidoking slot? They've got Glalie, Cresselia, and Gourgeist. Their Gourgeist is a very easy switch in here.
Yep. But we do have Flinking's Rock to flinch even after this turn, so
Yeah, so we could do that to bring in, the Volcarona or something.
Yeah, I kind of like just fake outing the Medicham here.
Yeah. And, we could fake out, play rough the Medicham. But even now, it's too risky. We need to Aqua Jet Nidoking, don't we, really?
Yeah, I think so too. And if it protects, we could just Encore next turn.
Yeah. Medicham does hit very hard, so...
It can't one-shot, it shouldn't be able to one-shot us though, right?
Not without, a Shatter Tyche, I wouldn't imagine.
Right, and it can't use a Z move because...
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, no protect, nice.
Okay.
So that's 2 Pokemon gone from each end.
Yeah.
Or from 1 from each.
So, if they have got Gourgeist, it will be coming in now, surely.
I think so too, yeah.
So we're gonna see Glalie, Cresselia, or Gourgeist, yeah. Suppose they don't know if we've got knockoff or not. But
right, and we do have the King's Rock going for us right now, so we have another chance to flinch this next turn.
Yeah.
Which is actually a really big opportunity, I think. And there's Glalie.
Okay. So maybe they haven't got the Gourgeist then.
Right.
Glalie, a Freeze Dry. Didn't do this calculation. A Freeze Dry could one-shot Azumarill. I'll see if I can do a cheeky calculation now. Glalie, Mega. It might not be special, but...
Right, so what I'm thinking right now is like we could just go for the Fling King's Rock onto Glalie and play rough the Medicham.
Well, the freeze dry doesn't knock out anyway, so
Oh, okay.
which surprises me actually. So what was your suggestion?
Yeah, so I wanted to like Fling King's Rock into one of the two, and then like probably Glalie and play rough Medicham.
I'm just worried about like a Zen Headbutt flinch.
Right.
But I mean, we've got Breloom and Volcarona in the back, so clearly, I think Medicham is the issue for us here.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't have Protect, because they don't normally have Protect.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we can't Encore anything. So I think we do Fling here, but
Yes.
and I think we definitely play rough into the Medicham here.
Yeah.
So the question is which one do we Fling?
Yeah. I'm just also really scared of like a random explosion Protect coming out right now.
Yeah, if they do explode, I don't think that'll knock out Azumarill. But
Okay,
like
yeah.
they would still be protecting on the play rough, wouldn't it? So
Right.
um
Maybe target down the Medicham with Fling as well then?
yeah, I'm thinking Fling play rough into the Medicham.
Okay, I like that.
Just because like Glalie shouldn't really be too much of a problem for us.
Yes. Oh, they didn't even Mega Evolve.
Oh, they didn't.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Body Slam.
Oh. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, they must have just forgotten to Mega Evolve their Glalie.
Nice, and it connects.
Okay. Medicham goes down.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, we've pretty, we've had a good start here.
Yeah,
obviously it's a bit unfortunate that they didn't remember to Mega Evolve their Glalie. I wonder how much that would have done to Raichu.
Yeah. Oh, and a Chandelure coming out too. That's good to see.
Okay, so there's no Magnezone, which is good.
Yes.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, the other important thing is let Joe's down to his last Pokemon on Chandelure.
Yeah, yeah. So, we could Encore, and
Yeah, what's Mega Glalie's ability again? I actually don't remember.
It's Glaciate. It turns normal types into Ice types. So that would have been like a stab, Body Slam.
Yes.
And it would have like raised the base attack by like 40 or something as well. So maybe it would have been close to knocking out Raichu, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we have still got Volcarona and
yes,
Bruxish
I'm
in
not
the
too
back.
worried about Glalie because of what we have in the back. I would love to just knock out Joe's Chandelure here, but I don't know if he's going to protect or not.
Yeah, I mean, it could have like Bloom Doom or something.
Oh god, yeah.
But I mean, if we Aqua Jet it, then we're getting decent damage onto it still. Like,
I think we could T-ball Aqua Jet, and I'm not sure if there's too much downside there, because worst case, one thing gets knocked out, and then we get a free switch in.
Yeah, I don't think there's any point in going for a Belly Drum at this point in the game, and unless it is a Scarf Chandelure, like a Thunderball Aqua Jet should do maybe even knock out the Chandelure. So
I think it would, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's his last Pokemon, so maybe they might be more inclined to protect that. But if they do and they knock Raichu out, then then you'd be down to your last Pokemon.
Yep.
But it would be Breloom.
I think I'm going for Thunderbolt onto Chandelure here.
Okay, let's go for it then.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they might protect the Chandelure, but
nope.
I don't know.
Nice.
Neither team has protected at all in this game.
Yeah.
There's no Scarf either. And they're still not Mega Evolving the Glalie.
Maybe they forgot the Mega Stone.
Maybe they did. That would be really unfortunate, wouldn't it?
But oh wow, we even survived that. I mean, yeah, now it's the whole point is now it's a 2v1, right? So we should be able to just...
I mean, at this point in the game, we could think about, our resistance, like, keep the Raichu alive.
That's actually a good point.
And
I think we should think about that.
I mean, Breloom has got its Sash, so he could maybe bring in
Breloom. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the Breloom.
And, yeah, and then we can just Mach Punch. Mach Punch and 2 Aqua Jets should knock it out, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident it should.
I mean... We don't know. Oh, we do know. Well, we don't know. We're assuming it's not Gourgeist and it's Cresselia. So,
yeah,
like, we don't want Cresselia to like Calm Mind stall us through or something either. But
right. But if we just knock out Glalie, because like you said, I guess we could sacrifice. But then Raichu could just come back in, and Azumarill should stay alive, and we could just Belly Drum.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. So do I be safe in Aqua Jet here, thinking that 2 Aqua Jets and the Mach Punch will knock Glalie out, or do I play rough?
Probably. Actually, yeah, maybe play rough is better.
Well, you risky child, Aaron. Let's play him.
living fame by the risk in VGC.
Living on the wild side.
Okay.
A switch.
Yeah, it went pretty smoothly though, since they never not having. Oh, there's the Mega.
They have. Okay.
So they were deliberately not Mega Evolving.
Yeah. Why would they deliberately not Mega Evolve it?
I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's a reason.
Okay. Well, I suppose a paralysis on Brillium could be bad.
Oh, I forgot that can paralyze.
Yeah. But
No.
No, and we hit our player up. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that does so much.
I mean, you could just Mach Punch and Belly Drum now.
Yeah.
Unless you think it might have Ice Shard, but if it does, then we'll.
I mean, even if it does, like
just Mach Punch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that like whoever's side that Glalie was, they just didn't have the keystone thing.
Yeah,
but,
same.
Yeah.
And I guess they did. They just.
Yeah. Like
I don't know honestly anything about normal Glalie or Mega Glalie, so I can't really say.
Well, I'm pretty sure like normal Glalie, all of its base stats are 80, so it's very average and not very good. And all they were doing with it was belly drumming. Like, is there an ability that this got that they might have thought would be useful?
Yeah, that just shows how little I know about Glalie in general.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's got like own tempo or something. Maybe it doesn't. So with this Cresselia in the back.
Yeah, that's crass.
And yeah, I have successfully identified the Cresselia. And both of your Pokemon have got like very little HP, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm just gonna protect here, I think.
Yeah, protect and Aquajet or Play Rough?
Well, you can just go for Play Rough. I don't think.
Well, they could have like Bloom Doom on Cresselia.
That one's a stretch, Baz.
Hey, we're playing in the multi-battle league. I think we've got to expect the stretches.
Yeah, I'm just gonna protect. And for those that might be wondering, like why we switched out Raichu and why we're taking the risk of conserving Pokemon, the tiebreakers in this league work based off how many Pokemon get knocked out on your end. So it's actually really crucial. Like we were in a position where we pretty much had the game locked up, so we wanted to conserve the rest of our Pokemon for our tiebreakers later on.
Oh, Icy Wind. Yeah, and we're not trying to spore here. Oh, okay. Well, a bit of extra luck in our favor there. Just because, Cresselia is naturally faster than Brillium. They could be a timid Cresselia and outspeed us and knock out the Brillium. So just protecting it just to be safe. And if Brillium is faster, they could have the goggles on it too. So, yeah, we tried to play to our getting our biggest win there, I guess, at the end of that.
Yeah.
And 5-0
I mean, that game worked out. It could have gone really, honestly, completely differently, but like, you'd imagine if Garchomp protected turn 1, that in itself would have been really scary.
Yeah.
Since it did turn out to be the Life Orb set.
Yeah.
So one play I was thinking that we could have made, that we were talking about beforehand, was like maybe just belly drumming with the Azumarill turn 1, since the question is, like, I'm just glad we didn't, like, Ice Fang and then just protect with the Azumarill. Like, going for the Aquajet was a good play.
At least going for the Aquajet there, we did sort of guarantee at least some damage, like, instead of just sort of potentially losing Azumarill for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I suppose, we did the calculation beforehand as well on like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam onto Mega Aerodactyl because, I mean, we did have like the recoil from the rough skin, but even still, I think we could safely assume at that point that it was like a boosting item. It was probably Life Orb. So, I mean, if it was Scarf, they couldn't have knocked out Aerodactyl. So I think we played safe enough. And even if Azumarill had gone down, we did have Bruxish in the back, which would have come in and we did identify in the team builder that they didn't really have too many water resists. They didn't bring Gorgeist, they didn't bring Guzzlord, so actually both of our water Pokemon were very, very good in this matchup. So even if we had lost Azumarill turn 1, Bruxish, it's a shame Bruxish didn't really come out actually, but it would have done some work here.
Yeah, and it's funny because that was like one of our last picks, and Jirachi didn't even make an appearance. But
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty content about that. Obviously, we won by a pretty wide margin, but it could have been a little bit different. I think Mega Glalie, if it did Mega Evolve, maybe could have knocked out the Raichu. I don't know.
And if they had, I mean, it would have been down to your last Pokemon too.
Yeah.
I do still think we would have won, but...
Yes, because the thing is, then they have the Chandelure out, and we have Breloom, so 1, we can Spore, 2, we can Mach Punch, and 3, like, since their last one was the Cresselia, I think, like, Volcarona could have cleaned things up for us as well.
Yeah.
As well as Bruxish against the Chandelure, so I think I was, like, content with how the endgame could have been, but Glalie on their end definitely could have been a bigger threat due to its ability and how it could have done more damage to our water types.
Yeah, Bruxish really did wall that Cresselia as well, unless it had like Energy Ball or something, which he probably didn't, just because like we had Crunch and we resist Psychic, we resist Ice, so like Bruxish would have pulled us through that game.
Yes.
All right, well, a successful week 1. I do believe these battles are going to be going up once a week, so stay tuned. Subscribe to both of our channels. The team builder for next week will be on my channel, and the battle will be on Aaron's channel. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and goodbye from me. Goodbye from Aaron.
Goodbye. See you guys next week.
Bye.